focus of this video is about Imbue Network. What are they trying to achieve? And the reason why I wanted to bring Sam over is because they are doing something different than your typical project on Kusama or Polkadot, which is just looking to raise funds. So Sam, welcome. And if you want to please share a little bit about a background on yourself, when did you start in crypto and what made you come to Polkadot and Kusama?
Thank you very much, Claudia. I'm really excited to speak to your audience. So I've actually been writing code for a very long time. It feels very long time. So I've been building distributed systems in a variety of different places like Discovery Channel, Sony PlayStation, Just Eat. But over the past year and a bit, I've been mostly focused on Web3. And when I look through all the projects building on Web3, I chose Polkadot because of its interoperability. I think that to me is what drives innovation. So for coming into the space, I think my biggest criticism of the space was lack of utility. You'll see a lot of experienced engineers constantly berating Web3 and blockchain in general, saying it's a slow problem, it's a slow technology, it doesn't add value. I can build something really cheaply on my own server and it'll be like hundreds of times faster, right? But they lack the awareness of the underlying problem that blockchain is meant to solve, and Web3 is decentralization is meant to solve a particular problem. And if you don't acknowledge the underlying problem, you cannot criticize the solution. Absolutely. So that's what got me into Web3, and that's why I'm really excited about it. The decentralized aspect of it. Crypto doesn't care about where you're from. Web3 doesn't care. The code itself is what's law. So there are valid criticisms in the space, but fundamentally, I think it's one of the greatest innovations of our space. But throughout my time building on Web3, my biggest frustration moved from lack of utility to lack of accountability. Yeah. So many projects in this space launch on a white paper, launch on an idea. A white paper is just an idea, a bunch of pictures, a lot of the times well thought out of. But the unfortunate matter is a lot of the people buying into white papers, more often than not, don't have the technical expertise to read this white paper and understand that some of it isn't technically feasible, right? Or some of it just might not make sense. And that isn't always the fault of the founders or the people writing the white paper. They could be well-intentioned actors, right? But the underlying problem is more often than not, these white papers never actually get built. They're over promises in marketing. And I wanted to fix that. That's the only way we move towards mass adoption.